Talked a lot about these leaks.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
There was one night in the palace where Em and I were sleeping and somebody flushed in the loo. Water began dripping down into our room.
Wait. I thought you meant leaks to the press. You mean like actual leaks from the bathroom?
Yeah, leaks.
That's a whole different situation.
Actual leaks was hurtful.
Okay, I get that that's annoying, but Harry, what's the problem with that?
Well, because the plumber they brought was white. It's clearly intentional.
It's a plumber, Harry.
Well, there's a bias there in plumbing. Certainly there's more to be done to modernise the plumbing industry. Leaks are biased. And I love my plumber, but...
Right.
Meghan on South Park. That was so funny. Oh, what's going on there?
It was so hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. I was on my own and I was just roaring with laughter. It's just incredibly funny. But it's also very revealing about their failures, the hypocrisy of their, telling us not to fly, but that they kept these characters in the cartoon kept their plane outside their house. And the way that the interviewer called them, described them, Harry was, the character, we ought to say really, was a royal prince, world traveller, millionaire victim. And Camilla was a surrogate actress, influencer victim. So you sort of make them sort of look ridiculous from the start. It was very funny, but one of the really sad things was at the end when this character, who's obviously like Harry, says, look, let's do what we originally said. We don't want to be a brand. We don't have to prove ourselves. It matters what's inside. And he opens Meghan's mouth, enormous mouth, and he looked inside, and there's an echo, which he says, oh, Meghan, there's obviously nothing there. And that's really what they're trying to tell us, which is very interesting.
Well, good evening from London. Welcome to Piers Morgan Uncensored. First, Harry told us his truth. Now he's telling us his truth about his truth, because he says we're not telling the truth about his truth. Can you follow that? Then Harry launched into his favourite subject, which of course is, well, two favourite subjects, isn't it? One is trashing his family, the other one's trashing the evil British press, of which I have been a leading member for many years. And once again, Harry wants to convince you that what you have seen with your own eyes and heard with your own ears, you haven't actually seen and heard. Yeah, actually, Harry, the choice was yours. You chose to reveal the number of people that you killed in Afghanistan. You chose to describe them as chess pieces removed from the board. And it was military leaders and servicemen, some of whom served alongside you, who lined up to condemn your choice as undignified and dangerous. Never mind what I have to say about this, although my brother is a recent retired British Army colonel, and my sister married an Army colonel. But another colonel, Tim Collins, a British war hero, accused Harry of turning on his military family. He called it a tragic money-making scam. Is he, too, a dangerous spinner? Or is he calling it as many people in the military see it? Well, Harry told People magazine that he made that boast for his own healing journey. There's not much healing in this book, is there? A lot of hurt being thrown at people at Buckingham Palace. Last night he said it was his intention, when he revealed the number of people he killed of the Taliban, to reduce the number of suicides amongst military veterans. But he never mentioned that as the reason why he was talking about this in his book. Could it be that he's now putting a spin on his own words because of the backlash? And as for lies, and he's very, very hot on accusing the British press of lying, well, Harry's book, it turns out, is chock full of little porkies. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Very important that history has it right. So, in the interest of history, we've done some fact-checking ourselves with the help of other journalists around the world. Harry writes glowingly, for example, about his distant grandfather, King Henry VI, who founded Eton College. But actually, King Henry's lineage ended when his son died as a childless teenager. Harry says he can't remember anything from his early childhood, but he does miraculously remember his father calling him a spare shortly after his birth. He says he got an Xbox for his 13th birthday, 4 years before Xboxes existed. He vividly describes receiving a phone call while he was at Eton to break the news of the Queen Mother's death. But the problem is he was in Switzerland skiing with his family when it happened. He describes urging Meghan's father, Thomas, to fly to Britain to escape the media, which is confusing because it's, of course, the British press who are the rabid devils. Yeah, problem is Air New Zealand doesn't even offer first-class tickets from Mexico to the UK. In fact, it doesn't offer flights at all from Mexico to the UK. But Harry's big lie, the tallest tale of the lot and the most damaging, is, of course, the claim that he and Meghan never accused the royal family of racism.
The way the British press reacted to that was fairly typical. Neither of us believe that that comment or that experience or that opinion was based in racism.
Really? Yeah, not buying it, I'm afraid. If that's the truth, Harry, why did both of you allow almost 2 years of this kind of coverage?
Race isn't a new construct in this world for people of color. So it wasn't a complete surprise to hear her feelings.
And just to remind everybody, in December, Harry and Meghan flew to New York to receive an award from the Kennedy Foundation for their, quote, heroic stand against structural racism in the royal family. Think about that for a moment. An award for something they now say they never said. There was no racism. It was the evil British press that made it all up.
Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. We're deep diving revenge, so be sure to check back for those videos. Those are my most fun things that I record. I love it so much. I'm really enjoying the deep dive. Check out my merch. I now have Hank and Skank stuff up. I'll put the link in the comments, and check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. I'm about to start doing extra Harry and Meghan stuff content over there, so check that out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.